And I didn't. Like, I haven't really been to a store since like 2017 for like clothing. I just do all my shopping online. And like when I was in college, like you could tell when someone bought something online because it looked stupid. And like, um, I think we went this way. Maybe there's something else down here. Like it looks stupid, and I like never bought my clothes online. But and I still kind of feel like I have that slightly stupid vibe for buying it online. But I was like, you know what? It's fine. There are a lot of positive benefits for me for like buying things online too. Like you get to shop around a lot. I actually look at 1,000 things before I buy one thing online. Like I love oh wait, we're not going this way. So like when I pick something out, it's something I like exactly want. Like, and I try it on, I'm satisfied. This sweater I got for my day off Barbie costume, and I shopped for that costume for like a year. And I got to be on live with Kelly and Ryan as day off Barbie. I mean, like in a little screen, but like, because I wanted like the perfect day off Barbie like pink sweater. So I was just looking and looking and looking, and you know they'd have like 20 in stock, and then come back in a month they'd have like another 20 in stock. And I thought this one was like perfect. I was so excited when I found those pink leggings. I was like, yes, that's a Bergen County day off leggings. So yeah, retail's a little bit out. They like once I felt like they were like chasing me out of the store, and I was like, what? Like so weird. Like I came in and they were like, ah. They usually have someone taller working there. Like they don't want. Sometimes at J. Crew they have like a little petite woman. My size generally no. They want someone who's like a size 8, I think. Like they don't want someone who's like a I mean like now I'm a size like 2 probably. Did we see all this? I'm like a size 2 on bottom. I'm like a medium little boy shirt on top. Like probably a lot of their clothes aren't even gonna fit me on top. I already went this way. And then everyone's like, oh, like, why don't you work at Trader Joe's? I guess because, like, I'm a hipster. And I'm like, yo, that's an insult to people who work at Trader Joe's. Because that is a very highly skilled job. Where, like, people are so speedy there. They are so speedy. And it's like, I'm good at a lot of things. Yeah, like, just in general. I mean, everyone's good at a lot of things. I'm not that speedy. I'm just, oh, we went here before. I guess we went, like, everywhere. But we went to a new place yesterday, so we'll have to see. They are super speedy. Like, I'm just, like, really slow. Like, you see how I picked up that pen? They would be like... I'm like, I'm just not speedy. Which is good for gardening, because you don't want to do it speedy, otherwise you get an injury. I hear the sound of running water. Oh, this is a new place. Push. Should we go here first before we push it? There's nowhere to go. Let's push it. Oh, let's push it in this direction. Uh-oh. Let's push it in the other direction. Is there something underneath it? Is this gonna fill up with water or something? Should I push it back? Well, we'll just see what happens. Should we bookmark this place? Let's bookmark this place. Okay. They're very speedy, they're very organized, they have a great sense of spatial reasoning. Like, every time I go there, when I come home and I unload my groceries, I'm, like, visibly impressed. Like, because I'm impressed when they put them in. When I take it out, I'm like, wow, like, they just knew that, like, that cereal box, like, they knew, like, would go right against, like, the side and, like, fit there with, like, everything, like, they knew, like, exactly how big the cereal box was when they put it in. And I'm like, who knows how big a cereal box is? I just, like, take it out of my cabinet and eat it. Like, I don't know how big a cereal box is. What time is it? Yeah, we can go back. I have no idea how big a cereal box is. And people have been there for like 10 years. Like, I mean, like the job market with like 500 to 1,000 people applying for a job, they want someone who's going to work there forever. They don't, like, there's really no such thing, I feel, as like a summer job anymore. Like, people are like, oh, like, why don't you just work in a kitchen? Like, that's for people who, like, want to be chefs. Or, like, why don't you just be a waitress? That's for people who want to be professional waitresses. Like, I have worked as a waitress, and I walked onto the job, and that was pre-recession. That was totally pre-recession. I was like, I don't have any experience. Like, I saw a help wanted sign in the window. Like, I live pretty close by. I think it was like a summer. I was like, he was like, yeah, why don't you work here for like a few hours a day? Like, come in the afternoon or the evening. Like, we'll train you and they liked that I was a good student. You know, I didn't give them a resume or cover letter. That doesn't happen anymore. I mean, like, I guess I could do babysitting, but kids are so bad these days. Like, I'm kind of at the age where, like, I decided not to have kids. So it's like, and, like, the kids know that. So, like, like, one of the reasons why I think I'm so tired, it might be family problems, but I think it's also because I'm an empath. Like, I feel other people's energy really strongly, like, and I think I'm at the age, like, it started with the age when, like, I would be a young parent, and, like, so probably a lot of people my age who I was empathizing with, were up all night with, like, crying babies and stuff, or, maybe I'm empathizing with people who are on their cell phones all night who don't sleep, you know, or, people say that bullying is a problem today, and bullies don't sleep usually. Excuse me. So, there's just, like, all these cultural and sociological, phenomena, where, like, people aren't, like, sleeping well or sleeping at all, probably. So, there's, like, not that much I can do. Yeah, the non-mainstream jobs that I was accepted at, one was a scam job. I didn't know it at the time. And then afterwards I told everybody it was a scam job. And, like, how and why and, like, what to do. Another one was, so, I mean, you can always get hired at a scam job, but, you know. And then, I got hired to work as a CPA's, certified public accountant's, personal assistant, but that's not, like, mainstream boss world. It's just, like, you put out an ad on Indeed, and you just start reading resumes. And then I got hired to work for a nonprofit. I don't know if it was, like, filed with the IRS, actually. I kind of feel like they just had an EIN number, or, like, maybe not. Like, I don't know. That's just my hunch. Someone insinuated that to me, so I don't know if it's true. I don't want to spread a rumor, obviously, but So for other people to think about and, you know, come to their own decision. So people are probably like, oh, well, if you're like tired all the time, and I mean, I always say it's for face blindness because I know that I'll always have that, so it makes me feel like, oh, I could always have SSDI if I needed it, you know? Because, but I mean, even if you get tired, even if you get better from being tired, you could probably still receive SSDI because, like, you don't want it to happen again, right? So, if you're going through this, you don't want to, like, stress it out. So I'm trying to get better every day, and I'm always hopeful, I'm always optimistic. I was really honest with them. I didn't try to make it seem worse than it was. I didn't tell them, like, oh, I can't get out of bed at all. I was like, no, I can get out of bed. I take a shower, I eat breakfast, I try to do all these productive things. I'm outside, I'm like gardening for like a little bit, and I mean, you can work part-time. I think Reynolds Island has a part-time position, but that's a long commute, and I had like a back thing that healed, and I told God, I was like, if you heal my back, I will never garden full-time again. Because I was just like, oh my God, like what if I, you know, can't recover? So I did recover, and so I'm keeping my promise to God. You see me dancing and like all this stuff. I'm like totally 100% healed. But yeah, so like how would you like apply to these jobs in like TV and radio and movies, and like you want to write for the New York Times and you want to make comics for the New Yorker? Like, how are you going to do this? I mean, because when I had a job interview in New York City, because I applied to 500 jobs in 2017, 2018, I wasn't hired. I had 10 interviews, which is like insanity. It's so good. But mainstream Boss World wasn't hiring me. It's almost like they wanted me to like have the experience. And I was like, I can't even commute into the city one time for this interview. I can't even like, no less commute there every day, 5 days a week, with working there like forever. So maybe they wanted me to kind of see that too, you know. And I kept doing it, you know, because I'm so ambitious and I really felt like I should be working. I was trying, and it wasn't working. So the answer is, a lot of the jobs that I've been applying for are either algorithm jobs or CG jobs, which means that, like with the New York Times, nobody sits down and writes an article. It's all done by computers, but they use your past writing to make the bot algorithm. So, you know, all the thought cattle articles which I wrote by hand are going to really come in handy. And the sample article I sent them, ooh, let's make music. And then movies and TV and radio are just done by computers now too. So I can do like an entire, like let's say like I get to be on Wheel of Fortune, I get to be on Survivor, I've like auditioned for those things, and let's say like I get to do some other stuff, and then one day I have my own talk show, or I get to do the news broadcast or something. I never have to go into the city even one time because it's just done by computers. Survivor would be done by a computer too. Or like, why would I apply to be on Wheel of Fortune if I have to like take a plane ticket? Like, what is it, like Las Vegas, or like it's not? I don't think it's even like Los Angeles, or it's definitely not New York. Just do it by computers. So that's why I'm always. My friend calls it adding to my algorithm, like by doing all this like camera time. Like I'm showing that I can do something live, kind of. So if I get to do like a news broadcast one day,